Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson and welcome to my home today. And yes, for those of you that know me, I can't breathe. I have a scratchy throat. Pollen season has hit the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. We had a huge torrential rain yesterday, rain on Friday. It's been miserable for 2 days. Noah's Ark, I think, pulled up in the parking lot. Today is bright and sunny. We've had such cold weather here in New Jersey, and I think what has happened is that everything that explodes with that pollen in the springtime has been delayed because it's been so cold. Yesterday, even with that rain, it was quite warm. Today it's 80 some degrees, and I think everything exploded. I'll show you at the very end. My car has covered in yellow. If you walk outside, which I had to do for a moment to let our Instacart drivers know where to pull in, I could actually get the pollen on my tongue. Like, just if you opened your mouth to say something, it lands on your tongue. That's how it's like sooty. I don't know how to explain it if you don't have pollen by you. You can actually see at the end of the pictures too of our footprints on my front deck. This is from one day. The pollen, you can see the difference. It's gross. My question to you is, do you still, or would you still use home delivery and or something like Instacart? My answer to that is yes. I know prices are higher. I know times are hard. But here's an example from me, from my family. Graham's been seizuring for the past 4 days. If you don't know, my husband has epilepsy. The storms can cause that, and they definitely have. I woke up today like this, sick. Can't breathe, can't talk, very lethargic, and just feel horrible from my allergies. There's nothing I can do. Fortunately, I was off work today. Graham was able to watch church online today. I just conked out, didn't even realize he was online. The advantages of online technology and all the rest, to me, are well worth it. I don't know that I would do this every week unless I absolutely had to. Excuse me. But for those of you that either are disabled, don't want to travel, pay the gas, fight the parking spots, load the car, and all the rest, I highly suggest it. Now, with that being said, I understand prices are higher. My mom is having some back issues and is having difficulty getting about. She needed to do her shopping yesterday at ShopRite. I took her to ShopRite. I was not feeling well at all yesterday. I sat in the car while she shopped. She did her thing. An hour and a half later, while I sat in the car, she shopped, loaded her cart. Now in New Jersey, we no longer have bags. You have to bring your own bags. Super strict. They don't even, in New Jersey, they used to at least package your bags, put all your product in it, and then you could put it in your cart. Now they just scan it, it goes to the end of the belt, and it just sits there for you to either bag it or put it in your cart. Well, for my mom, that can be very difficult at her age and with back problems. Then she has to wheel it out. We have to load it up, bring it into her house. You know the routine. So what did I do today? I was going to go to Stop and Shop and use the app and use my $5 coupon and get some other discounts, but the sales weren't that good this week. So I decided I didn't need a lot, but what I did need was needed. And I said to my husband, I'm going to do Instacart. ShopRite tends to be the best prices. At this point, I really didn't care. I just needed what I needed. I did go on ShopRite, and I had to pick and choose what I was going to get based on the prices. Now, there are some things I got, like coffee creamer, that were higher there than the Dollar General, down the street. So at least the last time I was at Dollar General, which has been a couple weeks. I will be checking it out this week. I want to do a little comparison on that and see if those prices are any better, yada, yada, yada. But for those that live in New Jersey, raise your hand, any New Jersey people? You know we can't use bags. I'm sure it's driving everybody crazy. It's new. It's a change. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I always carry bags. I have 31 bags. I love 31. I have a lot of their bags and just other things. We did a lot with Lidl's, Aldi, Costco, BJ's, all that. So I'm used to that. So I couldn't figure out what they would do in New Jersey with no plastic. Well, for Instacart, these were well worth it. You get these beautiful bags. They're fabric. And they tell you on here somewhere that they're good to reuse, carries up to 22 pounds, and 125 uses. Now, I don't know that I would get 125 uses out of this, but let me tell you, these are not chintzy bags. These are nice. The ShopRite name on here is like a nice glossy imprint. It was worth Instacart just for these bags. If you need reusable bags, they fold, as you can see, paper thin. So these are going right in my car. These are great bags. Nice handle. So all my products came in these bags. I just wanted to show you that. So my conclusion is this. I will continue to use Instacart unless something drastically changes. I don't use it often. I probably use it once every 4 to 6 weeks. And it's great when I can't get out for whatever reason. Yes, prices are high, but I know my prices well enough to know, is it worth it, is it not? There were some things that were in my cart I put back. I just did not feel like it was worth the price. But I did quite well for myself. I got 18 eggs for $3.29. Compared to what most places are, up to $5 and $6 for 12 eggs. On Instacart, $3.29 for 18 eggs is great. I have a video up and coming about farm fresh eggs and farm fresh milk and homesteading, just to perk your interest. That'll be coming out in the next day or two. We're going to be talking about that. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take you for a tour of my table, just show you what I got from ShopRite, Instacart, and don't forget, if you do Instacart with ShopRite, I don't know what other stores do, but you get these great cloth bags. I probably have about 8 to 9 of these bags, which is great for me. You know, I didn't have to purchase them. Okay, here we go. Let me bring you to my table. Okay, so what is on the table? I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to hand this off to Graham. Treat for the Wilsons. I have just been in the mood for vanilla ice cream sandwiches, so we got that for the week for a treat. So let me give these off to Graham. Can you put that in the deep freeze as buried as you can? They're softening up. Okay, so I got coffee. Yes, I got coffee. Bowl and Basket is the ShopRite brand, and I got a couple of those. Maxwell House is my favorite. I got a Carmel Starbucks. Some of these were on sale. These are absolutely cheap, so I got those. That will carry us over probably for about 3 weeks, which between what I have already in my pantry and in my refrigerator, this plus these items will be good. I just put in a walmartorder.com, and I have some pantry items coming, including garbage bags, but I desperately needed them, so I had to get another box today. Got 1 can of baked beans. We're doing hot dogs this week. Got a few cans of the hot dog SpaghettiOs for my son and maybe for me. I got some cabbage, as you saw in my freezer tour. I have some kielbasa, so I'm going to be doing half of this. I'm going to try and make homemade sauerkraut, which I've never done before. The other half I'm doing buttered cabbage with potatoes and carrots, and we're going to do some kielbasa with it. Over here, let's see what else. Let me move some of this here so we can see. I got these combo packs. Graham and I both like these for snacks. They're the meat and the cheese, so I picked those up. These are great. We have lots of goodies here. I picked up Bowl and Basket bread. I also picked up some hot dog rolls. I think Jan from New York City recommended the Ballpark, so I picked those up. Picked up a case of Fresca for myself there. I like Fresca soda. Picked up some broccoli and carrot combination for roasting. Some yogurts. Sorry, there's extra mics on the table there. Sorry about that. What else did we get here? I got some nice lettuce, leafy lettuce. I picked up, let me bring it over this way here. Okay, so I picked this up. This is the kind I used to get. I haven't gotten it for years. I've been using the Dollar Tree ones. I don't like the flavor anymore. So I picked this up for some meals. But then I picked up the ShopRite brand. They're considerably different in price, but I wanted to compare flavor so I know for the future. Picked up some angel hair pasta. Got some, I have a creamy tomato chicken recipe I'll be doing in a crock pot. I'll bring you along for that this week to use up some of the chicken in the freezer. And my husband prefers angel hair. I did order also some of that on Walmart.com, but I ordered a couple extra boxes just in case that order came late. Picked up the avocado, what do you call these little singles? Because we don't go through a whole avocado quick enough. It ends up going bad. These work perfect for us. Got my eggs. Got some melon here, some strawberries, apples, bananas, and I thought I had, oh yeah, here we go, some grapes. We're trying to do a little bit healthier in the morning. We're going to be having some yogurt, bagels. I have scones on the menu this week and muffins, and we can have that with some fresh fruit and yogurts. Picked up some coffee creamers. I got a cinnamon. I got a sweet Italian and a Dunkin' extra. I got heavy whipping cream for that one recipe I want to try, the creamy chicken. I also want to start trying to make homemade butter. And I got some buttermilk for some recipes. I got two. I don't know if I'm going to like these. I don't usually get the off-brand, but I want to make the sausage casserole I make for breakfast. I have cream cheese I want to use up. And then I got these. I didn't see these before. They're only 5 biscuits versus the 8. But for me and Graham, sometimes we don't go through the full 8, and I feel like it's a waste, so I got the 5. So there you go. There is a good tour. My centerpiece is there. There's the back of my chair for my dining room set. But you could see some of the things we got. Not a ton, but enough that it just helped me not to have to go out today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, I'll see you on the next video.